5 of the most common scams that you're going to see in Paris. The first one is going to be the friendship bracelet scam. You'll mostly find this by Sacré-Cœur in Montmartre. What it is as you're walking up the hill to go to the top to see the basilica, a man will come up to you and grab your arm. They don't usually ask, grab your arm and put a bracelet on it and start braiding it around your wrist. You say, no, please don't do that. They'll say, no problem, it's a friendship bracelet. This is a nice thing. And you'll stand there while this man tells you some story, ties it around your wrist, whatever. Then at the end he says, okay, now you give me something. And if you try to argue with them, a bunch of them will come over and force you to pay. The next scam you need to look out for is the people with the clipboards. They're typically at the Eiffel Tower, but sometimes you'll see them here around the Louvre. Typically women, a couple of them working together. They'll come up to you holding a clipboard and they'll ask you to put your name for like a petition or a survey to help deaf children. Spoiler alert, the foundation is not real, it does not exist. While you're signing on the clipboard, they will come around and try to pickpocket you. Another scam you need to be on the lookout for is pedicabs. You're gonna see these situated in all the tourist areas. There's a ton of them by the Louvre actually. It'll be a guy on a bike with a cab behind it so you don't have to walk. And they'll say to you, oh, we'll take you to this location, all the prices are written right there. So because you see the prices, you think you know what you're paying. But what happens is when you get to the destination, he moves the little paperclip to the side and below, in the smallest writing known to man, it says per person. So if you thought you were paying 20 bucks to get to the Eiffel Tower, but you're 3 people, that's now 60 euros, and they will get violent with you. They will start yelling if you don't want to pay it. The fourth scam you need to look out for in Paris is the dropped ring or dropped bracelet, necklace, some sort of jewelry scam. What they'll do is as you're walking, they'll say, Madame, you dropped this beautiful ring or bracelet. And you'll say, oh no, I didn't, it's not mine. And they'll say, oh, well, why don't you keep it? It looks beautiful. And they'll put it on you. And you're sitting there saying, no, it's not mine, really. They insist, and then afterwards they say, well, now give me something, give me some money. And they do not take no for an answer. The fifth scam that you need to look out for in Paris is someone approaching you by one of these tourist destinations, asking you if you want them to take your photo for you or if they can draw you. I feel like this goes in the same category. They'll take the photos for you, but sometimes at the end they say, now you give me something. And if they draw you and they say it's gonna be for free, they'll draw it, they'll say, what do you think of this? You'll be polite and say it's okay or I like it. They'll say, great, now you pay me something for it. And once they draw it, they will argue with you until you have to give them money. It's not a very comfortable situation. Like I always say, Paris is safe 90% of the time. Most people don't have problems, but I share these so you guys know what to look out for and stay safe when you're visiting Paris.